So the Curling Fellowship of Rotarians received its status from Rotary International in 1972. But it came out of a group of Rotarians who decided to do a curling tour to Scotland in 1956. And then in 1957, Rotarians from Scotland returned to Canada, Quebec, Ontario, and the US in New York. They made an application to Rotary International. And since that time, since 1958, the curling tour has taken place every 2 years with Scotland and Canada alternating as hosts. So we arrived in Dumfries, so this is the Carindale Spa and Leisure Centre. It had a beautiful pool. We had most of our events in that hotel. And then this is the view from my hotel window. My husband and I had a beautiful view. There's the other view. So looking to downtown Dumfries. And we walked to the curling rink every day. So this was kind of the downtown square, beautiful tulips. And then this is kind of a fountain in the middle of the town. So it was about a 30-minute walk, but we really felt it warmed us up for the games and for curling, and so we walked it every day. And these are a few more sites along the way. Someone was very inventive and decided to put up colorful umbrellas so you could still sit out if it rained. And then that beautiful church was just gorgeous. They have so many amazing buildings, like 1700s, 1800s. Our buildings, I mean, if they're 100 years old, they tear them down. These buildings are built to last. And we walked over this little bridge every day. And I just wanted to show you the narrow streets. And what I love about Scotland is they haven't built 4-lane highways everywhere. The streets are still this narrow, and driving on them was quite interesting. My husband was the one that braved that. We rented a car, and of course, stick shift is on the left-hand side, and then driving on the left-hand side of the road, and narrow streets. It's unbelievable. And this is one of the pubs that we had lunch at. So we just, in between games, we'd walk to a different pub. They had recommendations on different places to go. And we often went with other teams and got to know other Rotarians from Scotland and England and the US. So that was kind of fun. And a lot of the teams were the same that were there 4 years ago. And there's a team from Grand Prairie, a team from Calgary West. And so it was just like old home week. It was so much fun. Chris asked me to take a picture of this for his wife who attended Dumfries Academy. So we were walking along one night coming home from having a supper out, and I came across it. I thought, oh, I better take a picture. So I did. And this is the ice bowl where we had all our events for the kids. It was a beautiful, beautiful facility. So there were 12 teams, I believe, friendship teams. There were 10 friendship teams, and 12 championship teams. And then this is just some action shots. This is one where we had a great score, 10. We were also beat by 10-0, so it's. So this is another picture, just camaraderie after a game. So on the first opening banquet, that was on the 9th. So this was our dinner menu for the opening banquet. We had 4 banquets. It was amazing food. So this is an idea of what the program was like. So we had entertainment every night. The Kaylee, let's see if they're the Claire Hastings Trio. They were an amazing group. This is a picture of them there. And then I took a few minutes to go to a quilt display, and it was held in this little building. It was beautiful. They had all kinds of artwork in there. And this is an idea of some of the quilts. Like, they were phenomenal, some of the quilts that they made. Look at this one, done from a picture, but beautiful. And then we had a civic reception. And then after the next night, after the civic reception, we had a home host. And this is the one that's the most fun. So Stuart Lee, he's a doctor in the village. And this home that he owns is built in the 1800s, and he's not allowed to change any of the windows or any of the outside of the building. He can only paint and do things like that inside. It was amazing, beautiful home. And then this is in their kitchen. And Rose is the lady to the right. She was our host. And then we also had a Burns night. And I was raised in a Scottish home, obviously. And every Robbie Burns Day, my father and mother would get together with their friends, and they'd do a Rotary Burns night. And my dad always toasted the haggis, and it was just great to hear that being done again. And this is just the menu. We had haggis, neeps, and tatties. So we all know what neeps, that's turnips and potatoes. And then this is a picture of the finals, the teams that are in the finals for both the friendship side and the championship side. So you can see our team is there. So we came second in the round robin, which I think we did very well. But unfortunately, when we went to the finals, we lost both games. But we had a great time. And there's a closer picture. So the team on the left, they're actually from Grand Prairie, and they won the championship. They're an amazing team. And then our team is on the right there. And this is the final banquet and the award ceremony. So I just want to encourage you to look beyond our club for opportunities to be with other Rotarians. It's like being with family. It's just amazing to see you can travel anywhere in the world and be welcomed. And I just want to encourage you to look at some of the options. I mean, you may not want to curl, but there are lots of other options. So that's my Rotary message. Anyway, thank you very much.